Hey everybody, John Osborne here from Basecamp Trading. We're looking at Disney here on the daily chart. You can see Disney's been in a pretty good downtrend since around the middle of January. It's been dropping and dropping and dropping. And you can see we've just come down to the previous support, which is actually an opportunity for a gap fill from breaking below 114, 100.14 down to 92.17. And if you look what happened, let me zoom in here a little bit more. If you look what happened, we actually broke through that here a few days ago, or a couple days ago. And then yesterday we broke it even further. But in both those cases, we reversed and came back up again. And yesterday we left a long wick behind, a beautiful hammer. And what we normally look for is for that hammer to trigger, which is when we break the previous bar's high, which we did today. So even though we've got a little bit of a down move here coming back down to retest that 100.14, we ended up moving back up again, giving that all back. And it'll be interesting to see where today closes, because if we have a strong bullishness appearing, especially towards the end of the day, it's going to give us an even better incentive to be interested in taking a long opportunity here. Now, generally, we don't like to pick the bottoms, but what you'll find a lot of times is that you'll get a nice hammer like this at the bottom. You can see it occurring somewhat here. There's not quite a hammer there. It's more of a fat doji there. But you have one here, and you saw a nice set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bars in a row there. This one here, if you combine these two into one, just imagine 2 days in a row combined into one, you'd have a nice long wick coming off of that as well, all the way up to here. And you've got a hammer here before that move up. So it's not a guarantee that it's going to change the trend here, but at least it could give us an idea of a little bit of a ride higher. Now, where can it go? Well, 104.55 would be our next resistance. Above that, we've got the 107.23.77 area right in here. A nice jump after that up to 111.11 and on through the other pivots that are higher here. Now, a couple other things to point out is that you do have a bear flag forming here, and we could trigger, or we should say we have triggered the gap fill here. And if it does decide to move lower, I'll be looking for it to come down to 92.17. But if we show strength coming into the close today, then I'd be looking for it to potentially move up for perhaps a few bars, at least up around the 8 EMA. May not close that much beyond it, and we might be pretty close to it, but it could also be the start of a longer term move to the upside. We'll know that if we break through previous pivot highs, putting in new highs, and start to see momentum turn around. But this could be the start of a bigger move, so we'll be watching for that as we look at the markets going into the next day or two. If you enjoy this type of analysis, give us a try by joining our Platinum trial for just $7. You can find out more information by contacting us at support@basecamptrading.com.